Trump and Putin hold phone call, but Kremlin refuses Ukraine ceasefire. Trump describes call as excellent, despite Putin's lack of support for ceasefire, that US said was primary objective. Romania's new president, a modest but driven maths prodigy who made a name for himself fighting corrupt property developers in Bucharest before becoming the capital's crusading mayor, is expected to keep his country firmly on its pro-European track. Trump signs Take It Down Act to combat fake images and online exploitation. President signs bill with First Lady Melania Trump to criminalize sharing intimate images without consent. Mohsen Mahdawi, released from ICE custody, graduates from Colombia, Palestinian activist, freed just over 2 weeks ago from federal detention, crosses graduation stage to cheers. Surgeons in California perform first ever successful bladder transplant. Patient, a 31-year-old man, was able to go off dialysis with technique that 2 doctors worked for years to develop. New Jersey Congresswoman LaMonica McIver charged with assault after clash at detention center. No one is above the law, politicians or otherwise, interim U.S. Attorney Alina Habba said. Trump officials reportedly reach $5 million settlement in January 6 wrongful death suit. Family sought $30 million in damages after Ashley Babbitt was fatally shot by police during 2021 U.S. Capitol breach. At least 50 migrants sent to El Salvador prison entered U.S. legally. Report finds bans bend refines. Keto analysis goes against Trump administration's claim that only undocumented people were deported to Secot. Wendy McMahon, the president and CEO of CBS News, abruptly resigned from her position in the midst of a legal face-off between parent company Paramount and President Donald Trump. McMahon, who had been in the position since 2021, pointed to disagreements between her and the company as the reason for her exit, according to a memo sent to staff and reported by Reuters on May 19. Stock markets and US dollar drop, and bond yields rise, after US credit rating downgrade. EC cuts Eurozone growth forecast as it happened. Long-term US borrowing costs hit 18-month high over 5%, as bond market flashes warning signals. Bracing for summer crowds, thousands protest over tourism in Spain's popular Canary Islands. Washington. The Senate on Monday confirmed Charles Kushner, the father of President Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, to serve as U.S. ambassador to France and Monaco. Charles Kushner, 71, was confirmed by a vote of 51 to 45. UK and EU agree to new post-Brexit trade deal. The UK and EU agree to a new post-Brexit reset trade deal after months of intense negotiations. Storms continue in Midwest after deadly weekend. More than a dozen people were killed in tornadoes in Missouri and Kentucky, and more storms are coming. Supreme Court lets Trump strip Venezuela migrants of protected status. The Supreme Court said the Trump administration can move to strip more than 300,000 Venezuelan migrants of temporary protected status. NASA clean rooms found crawling with 26 new bacterial species. A Texas man was mowing his property when a swarm of bees attacked. He died soon after.